terms of raw scoring output, his veteran presence certainly offsets.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. Kelsey Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then there's Prez. And it's Okogie in at the 2. And for New York, sharing the perimeter spots, it's Clarkson and Bridges. Towns is out there with Hart. And it's Brunson in at the 1. Let's go cross court to hear more about the season MP has put together.
He just had an all-time moment breaking Wilt Chamberlain's single-season points record. Him and Wilt are still the only players in NBA history with over 4,000 points in a year. He told me he hopes to add to this record tonight. I'm betting he will, guys.
Yeah, he could add a lot to it. Thanks. And finish off by Prez. And a feather in MP's cap. His first All-Star Game appearance will be this year.
Yeah, his fans are very excited. I think he is as well. This is a big moment for any player.
Now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Clarkson passes to Bridges. Here's Towns, out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And so it's Houston with it. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
And he on the 3 ball. Prez has got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Clarkson outside. Back to Brunson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Smith outside. And some nice passing there by Houston. And here's KD for 3. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
You knew eventually they were going to miss one. At least you hope.
Bridges kicks to Brunson. Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. 6 to shoot. For 3, Bridges. And it's Durant with the rebound. Rockets leading by 6. Prez with the ball. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Smith on the wing. And here is Prez. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. 8 points for Prez. And what a moment for MP. We can all feel it. Not only does he make his first All-Star game, but he does so by getting voted in as a starter.
And that shows you how the fans view MP this season. This isn't a good year that he's having. This is a landmark type of season. MP absolutely deserves the honor. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
So Jabari Smith has shown he can be a contributor, but Richard, it is a process.
And you know he's still young. And for a lot of players, especially the taller ones, it takes a couple of years to find your game.
Houston leading by 11. Let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
There's a lot on the line for the MVP race tonight with MP and Jalen Brunson both on the court. I talked to MP about what makes Brunson so good, and he said it's his tenacity. He can hit every shot, and he keeps coming at you, wave after wave. That's the kind of mentality that we have to match tonight. We'll see if MP and his team are up for the challenge, guys.
Great report as always. It definitely is going to be a challenge. And here is Prez. After Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. New York has gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. And it's Towns missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
It's Durant on the wing. Prez with the screen for Smith. Prez passes to Şengün. Now here's Prez. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Prez. He's got 13. A three-pointer is right on target. Prez has got 16 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now Prez, after Jalen Brunson missing on that last three-pointer. KD with the bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Brunson. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Now here's Prez. He's guarded closely. Count that one. 18 points for Prez.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the foul called on Prez. That's his first foul. OG Anunoby's checked in for the Knicks. And a switch here also for Houston. Tari Eason's checked in for Josh Okogie. Now Towns. No scoring in this one. And here's Brunson. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Here's Eason. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Rockets lead by 17.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Bridges kicks to Brunson. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
In the corner, Smith with it. Anunoby against Easton. 5 on the clock. Here's Prez. Şengün. Great positioning on the putback.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Knicks trail by 17. Brunson with it. Now guarded by Prez. Three-pointer. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
To the left side wing. Easton passes to Prez. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And here are the Knicks now. Bridges outside. Anunoby outside. Pass to Bridges. Brunson, left side. No good on the triple. Rockets leading by 17. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Now here's Prez. He's got 21. Easton passes to Prez. The shot's good. Prez has got 23.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And New York making a change here. Shamet's checked in. Now, here's Anunoby. He has yet to score. For 3, Bridges. It's hauled in by Adams. Rockets leading by 19. Drives to the hoop. Second chance shot. Şengün. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Offensive rebound is a big part of Şengün's game. Just look at his numbers. They've been great over the years.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been...
And he's checked in for New York. Miles McBride comes in for Jalen Brunson. And then for Houston, Okogie comes in for Adams. And Prez is subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Here's Towns. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
The 1-2 punch of Anunoby and Towns are inside for him. Sharing the perimeter spots, it's Clarkson and Bridges. And it's McBride in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Knicks trail by 12. McBride with the ball. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Prez. Drills it from outside. Prez has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Pass to Towns. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Here's Shepard. Prez passes to Shepard. For 3, Okogie. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to McBride. Clarkson outside. Back to McBride. That 3 off the mark. Houston leading by 11. Now here's Prez. He has 29. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks the triple. Prez has got 32 points.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Bridges outside. There's the screen. To the paint. And Towns throws it down.
Bridges has shown a lot of growth as a ball handler and as a distributor.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Miles McBride. And a change for the Rockets. Durant's checked in. Rockets leading by 12. Prez kicks to Şengün. Houston moving it around. Easton passes to Prez. Outside Durant. Shoots over Towns. A nice shot by Katie. That's 10 points for Kevin Durant.
Slick shot by Durant. Gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
Brunson with a clean look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Eason finds Prez. There's the triple. Good on the triple. Prez has got 12 points now in the quarter.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Brunson. Nice. Brunson working inside.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Prez for the 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Bridges. In the corner, it's Clarkson. And it's off from 3-point range. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Okogie. Shoots the 3. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Brunson. Lets the 3 fly. The Rockets pull it in. And their win streak is now up to an incredible 32 straight games, which puts them 1 game shy of those amazing 1972 Lakers.
And while this has been a legendary run, this group seems to have a gift of the collective mentality to know that all of these wins don't matter if they don't bring home the Larry O'Brien trophy when the season is all said and done. It don't mean a thing if you ain't got that ring.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Richard, we know that anytime Alperen Şengün steps on the floor, he's a triple-double threat.
Yeah, he's one of the tallest players to ever have multiple triple-doubles. Şengün is such a great passer, it adds another dimension to their offense.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. New York making a change here. Shamet's checked in. Adams, he's checked in for Houston. Brunson outside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
The defense not putting up.
The Houston Rockets controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings.
Well, I think for Houston, they've certainly earned that top spot. If they aren't the clear title favorites, they're on the short list.
Yeah, they got championship DNA, RNA, amino acids, you name it. Professor Shaq knows all about it.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Houston Rockets. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Hart.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Prez in this game, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Then there's Prez, and it's Durant, and it's Okogie in a 2-guard. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, Prez in their last game against the Hornets was outstanding. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was a...
Rockets leading by 9. Up front, it's Anunoby at the 4 and Towns at the 5. Miles McBride out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Shamet in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Here's McBride. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Rockets shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. And Adams kicks to Prez. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Towns, the screen. Fires the 3. The Rockets pull it in. Prez has got 4 rebounds in this game. And finished off by Prez.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Pass to McBride. To stop the run, it's rebounded by Prez. Prez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Towns, the pass to Shamet. Count it.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Pass to Clarkson. Now Shamet. Beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
116. Now Finney Smith. Pass to him. For New York. Hard, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. Mikal Bridges comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Houston with a big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Adams. Jabari Smith comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. KD's checked in for Tari Eason. And Prez is subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Hart outside. Towns a screen on Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Hart, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Screen by Smith. The tray. And he trains the three. Good-looking shot there from Prez. Prez has got 58.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen. And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Pass to Prez. Fires from deep. And got it! Another basket.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Bridges outside. Hart with the screen for Bridges. On the top of the key. He can't hit that time. Durant with some nice D. Now here's Prez. Brunson covering. Puts it right back up and in.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Puts up the three. Oh, Brunson, good from range.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Driving to the basket.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Here's Smith. Again, what an avalanche! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Brunson, the three doesn't go.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Another bucket. Wow. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.